To algebraically find the x and y intercepts on any graph, we'll plug y is equal to 0 into the equation and solve for x to find the x-intercepts, and we'll plug x is equal to 0 into the equation and solve for y in order to find the y-intercepts. This is because any point on the x-axis is going to have a y-coordinate of 0. And so if we're looking for an x-intercept, we're going to plug in the portion of the ordered pair that we already know, which is that y is equal to 0. Any ordered pair on the y-axis is going to have an x-coordinate that's 0, and so we plug in what we know about a y-intercept, which is that its x-coordinate is 0, and then we figure out who is the y value that completes that ordered pair. So here we have a linear equation. Its graph is going to be a line, and in order to graph this line, we're going to find the x and y intercepts, plot those points, and then connect the dots. So the x-intercept is found by plugging in y is equal to 0 and then solve for x. And so we'll write down our equation, but we're going to leave a hole for the y so we can plug in 0 for y. We leave x in the equation because we're going to be solving for that x. Plug in 0 for y and simplify, we get 2x is equal to 6. And then when we divide both sides by 2, we get x is equal to 3 after these 2's cancel out. And so we'd write this x-intercept as an ordered pair, where the x-coordinate is 3 and the y-coordinate is 0. Then let's go over to this Cartesian plane and we'll plot the ordered pair 3, 0, labeling the point on our graph. Now let's find that y-intercept by plugging in x is equal to 0 and figuring out who is the y value that makes that happen. So we copy our equation down, but this time leaving a hole for the x. We keep the y in the equation. We're going to be solving for y after we plug in 0 for x. 2 times 0 is 0, so this becomes 3y is equal to 6. And then when we divide both sides by 3 and cancel those 3's, we end up with y is equal to 2. So the y-intercept for this graph is the ordered pair where x is equal to 0 and y turned out to be 2. So we'll plot that ordered pair here on the Cartesian plane and label that point. And then we'll connect these two intercepts with a line since this was a linear equation. So we found our intercepts algebraically and used them to help us graph the line.